po ang aking puso habang pinagmamasdan natin ang epekto ng magnitude 7.8 na lindol sa ating mga komunidad. Marami ang nasirang bahay, gusali, paaralan, tulay at mga kalsada. Ang ilang lugar ay nahihirapan pa ring maabot dahil sa lawak ng pinsala. Pinakamabigat sa lahat, may mga buhay tayong nawala at may mga pamilyang nagdadalamhati sa oras na ito. Sa mga naulila, sa mga nasugatan, sa mga nawalan ng tahanan at sa lahat ng naapektuhan ng kalamidad na ito, nais kong ipaabot ang aking taos-pusong pakikiramay at panalangin. Nakikiisa kami sa inyong pagdadalamhati at sa inyong pagbangon. Maraming salamat sa ating mga government officials, respondents, volunteers, uniform personnel, healthcare workers at mga kawani ng gobyerno na walang pagod na nagtatrabaho upang matulungan ang ating mga kababayan. Higit sa lahat, maraming salamat sa ating mahal na Pangulo sa kanyang pagbisita sa ating lugar na naapektuhan ng lindol. Maraming salamat po, Mr. President, sa lahat ng tulong na ibinigay niyo po sa amin. Sa mga panahong tulad nito, higit nating kailangan ang pagkakaisa, malasakit at pananampalataya. Patuloy po tayong mag-ingat, sundin natin ang mga abiso ng ating mga otoridad. Tulungan natin ang ating mga kapitbahay at ipagdasal natin ang bawat pamilyang naapektuhan. Sa mga nais pong magpaabot ng kanilang tulong, pwede niyo pong ipadala ang inyong mga donasyon through MANNY Pacquiao Foundation at PACQUIAO'S.org, Emmanuel and Jingis Heart Foundation. Maaring malakas ang lindol na ating naranasan, ngunit higit na makapangyarihan ang ating Panginoon na may hawak ng sanlibutan. Siya may bigay ng buhay sa atin. Sama-sama tayong pabangon, sama-sama nating muling itayo ang mga nasira at sama-sama nating ipakita ang tunay na diwa ng pagkakaisa, katatagan at pagmamalasakit sa kapwa. Mahal ko kayong lahat, mga kababayan ko. Patuloy po tayong magdasal para sa Sarangani and Jinsan at sa lahat ng mga probinsya at city na naapektuhan ng lindol na ito. And stay strong. Ito lang po ang maiwan ko sa inyo. Stay strong in the Lord. He is our refuge, our strength, and our hope. God bless everyone because God is good all the time. Stay safe. Thank you.
And finds Una under Vidane. Santano
Nice pass.
Cover with a 3 by Marvin Taiwan. Yes!
The main game is Among Us. We are still live at Batangas City Coliseum in Batangas City, where your home team, your Batangas City Tanduay Athletics, will be going up against Sarangani. The new addition, Tosi Tansinko, will now be suiting up for Sarangani. They'll be going up against Rin William Bing, who played terrific in his last game. They want to continue on their onslaught here in the Southern Division. It's going to be Sarangani versus your Batangas City Tanduay Athletics here in the main game in our Thursday triple header. At huwag na natin antayin pa. Let's turn you over to our courtside announcer, Miguel Perez.
It's Sarangani versus your Batangas City on the 2026 MANNY PACQUIAO'S MPBL Season 8. Live on Solar Sports, Tap Sports, and on YouTube channel. Let us now meet the starters. First, for Sarangani, 10 at.
3, 2, 1, MPBL na.
Starting at guard number 18, Alex Desoyo. Also at guard number 12, Mix Pascual. At center number 22, Chedi Rangel. Forward number 52, Lars Sunga. Also at forward number 24, Brian Lakap. The head coach for Sarangani is Master J.K. John Calios. Assistant coaches Gilbert Cole, Bonnie Garcia, Joshua Inocentes, Jock Labrador, and Jeff Cleopas. Team manager, architect Andrew Bellarmino. Team executives are Charles Tan and J.P. Digno. And mga kalika, get on your feet because it's time to meet the starting unit for your MPBL inaugural season champions, Batangas City Tanduay Athletics. Starting at guard number 11, Mark Olayon. The other guard number 1, Craniel Villoria. At center number 53, Sed Ablaza. Forward number 29, John Nermal. Also at forward number 43, Jexter Apinan. The head coach for Batangas City is Cholo Villanueva. Assistant coaches J.R. Aquino, Warren Capitan Jan Arenas, and Jim Gikan. Assistant team manager Gilbert Alea, LGU partners Mayor Barbie Marino and Congresswoman Beverly Dimacua. Team manager Jean Alabanza. The team owners are Kyle Tan and Lucian Tan III.
Starting 5 brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Sarangani with Desoyo, Pascual, Rangel, Sunga, and Lakap, the usual starters for Sarangani, while Batangas will be going out with a very lengthy 5 with Olayon, Viloria, Ablaza, Nermal, and Apinan. Jexter Apinan only 3 rebounds away from our 1,000 rebounds club in the MPBL. There are only 3 of them here, only 5 of them in the league. So tingnan natin kung makuha niya today. Etong si Jexter Apinan, John Nermal on your screens there, as well as Craniel Viloria. Gandang gabi mga kadiga. This is Juanito Gregorio at your service alongside Coach Mike Perez. And later on, we'll also have Ms. Daphne Cristobal on the sidelines as well. Ng possession, mapupunta sa Sarangani. Alex Desoyo. Sila dito kay Lars Sunga. Sunga off the drive. That rebound goes to Jexter Apinan. 2 away from our 1,000 rebound club.
I think he's gonna get that very quick.
I even think he's gonna get it in the first quarter,
Yeah.
Coach Mike.
In the first 5 minutes, maybe.
Tingnan natin kung kailan natin makukuha yung 1,000 rebounds. Lock up. Can't get the 3 there, right there. Rebounded by Ablaza.
Look at the length of Batangas, ano? You put in Mark Olayon in there, mas lalong lumaki yung yung reach eh.
He continues to play terrific on that point guard position. Said Ablaza getting into 5-0.
Oh, my clear memory of Mark Olayon really was that Levy Hernandez game winner here, because he played terrific defense against Pampanga in that match.
So a slow start on the side of Sarangani. Stepping pala. Sorry, yung kay Jan Nermal. That was a 2 off the corner for Jan Nermal. 4-0 in the first minute and a half of the ball game. Zone will be played by Sarangani here. Olayon, quick ball swing. Nermal, this time it's safe. That it's a 3-pointer. First triple of the ball game for Jan Nermal.
Well, this is the 3rd team that we've seen today. They're very fluid, no, on the offensive schemes. You got a steal right here, open floor basketball. Craniel Viloria on the finish.
Too easy on the side of Batangas to start the ball game. 9-0 in the first 2 minutes of the ball game. Everything has been going the side of Batangas. Fast break of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Well, 3 out of 4 from the field and a lot of activity on the offensive end.
Timeout tayo dito. Sarangani has not scored in the first 2 minutes of the ball game. previous game of your Batangas City Tanduay Athletics. That was a dominating performance against Negros where you were able to win big. And Coach Mike, another good game para dito sa Batangas City and Coach Chol.
Yes, shooting mastery actually exceptional. Yung 63% na field goal shooting nila. They were actually also 43% from 3 and 6 na players scored in double digits. Really just demonstrating the depth of the scoring roster in that game para sa Batangas. And then kung pag-uusapan ang rebounds, points in the paints, and second chance points, that's where they're very good at itong athletics because they definitely love crashing the boards and try and push the pace and scoring off of it.
First point para dito sa Sarangani. I asked who the other players that could be part of your 1,000 rebounds club. It's Marky, Felix Aprecu, J.R. Taganas, and Don Reverente.
And that's a pretty good club.
Jexter Apinan might be the 5th guy there. Pero si Jan Nermal, iba pa ang plano. Walang minimintes dito. 8 points already for Jan Nermal. Deloria running the floor. Inside, Apinan gets a bump, the basket, and the bonus. Double-digit lead already here in the first quarter in favor of Batangas.
One thing I'm really amazed at Jexter Apinan is where does he get all these energy? Grabe ang longevity ng laro nito. And every time the players keep getting younger, but he's always been able to keep in step with those guys.
Jexter Apinan, not the youngest of guys, pero sabi mo nga, Coach Mike, kayang-kaya pa rin makipagsabayan sa mga bata.
Kita mo, lumahabol na naman siya sa fast break.
Deloria, one more time. Seda Blaza gets the lay.
They're getting tested on transition itong Sarangani defensively. Can't commit a mistake. They'll run on you.
Lock-up drives. Kicks it out. 12 on the shot clock. Lock-up. Still no field goal on the side of Sarangani. Viloria to Nermal. He's had 2 already. John can't get his 3rd. Apinan, 1 rebound away from the 1,000 rebounds club in the MPBL. The other names named Marky, Felix Aprecu, Shaq Taganas, and Don Reverente. A very elite club that Jexter Apinan could be a part of.
Napakagandang grupo na yan para mapasama ka sa rebounding as part of those guys. And Jexter Apinan, in over the 10 games that he's played, he started in 9 of them. He's roughly about 16 minutes per game, close to 5 points per game. And his usage has really been more of a role player. Kung anong kailangan sa kanya, yun lang ang ibinibigay niya. And he's done that so well, being the star in his role.
Substitution on the side of Sarangani. Earlier we saw in the first game, Paul Sanga in the venue. Our question is answered. He will be suiting up for Sarangani the rest of the season. As well as Tosi Tansinko and Roy Kantimpuhan. These are the new faces on the side of Sarangani in today's ball game. I heard there are still going to be a few additions for Sarangani with still 2 days to go in our trade window. Tosi, there he is on your screens, missing on the first 3.
Well, those are very capable scorers, huh? Paul Sanga, Tosi Tansinko. You even have Mix Pascual in there, and even Danny Marilao and Alex Desoya. Those guys can score.
Deloria is fouled off the back.
So 1 more rebound away. Jexter Apinan from that 1,000. He is at 999.
Exactly.
Plus 1, 1,000.
Wala yun. Punta dito kay Jexter. Hand off to Jan Nermal. He's at 8 points. First guy in double digits in today's ball game. 10 points for Jan Nermal. Desoyo. It's going to be a charge on Alex Desoyo. That wave off by the left arm.
That one's tough. ito yung maganda kay Jexter Apinan. Even on a handoff, very doable that side.
Live the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
He can initiate the handoff papuntang kanan or kaliwa. Walang problema, no? And he's got very good decision making. I think that's the separation when you talk about Jexter Apinan.
Half of the points of Batangas coming off John Nermal. He has 10 in the ball game. Cranial on the drive. What a move!
Man.
Coming from Cranial Viloria.
What a nice setup right there. I thought they were going for a little flex with Jexter Apinan down on that low block. Eventually ended up with that two-man action with that drive by Cranial.
Buroy, 1-on-1. Tries to go to the cutter. 8 on the shot clock. Leland Estacio. Ginamit si Marilao. Estacio on the step back. Still can't buy a field goal in the ball game. Itong Sarangani. Buroy on the drive. Buroy with the left. Finally gets a field goal for Sarangani.
Proy Cantimbuhan, just what they ordered. A guy that can score off the dribble, on a pull-up. He's given them what they needed.
High low action right there. Jexter Apinan finds his friend in Seda Blaza. Marilao, one-hander is good.
Hirap nun, ha? One-hander para kay Danny Marilao. I think malaki rin ang kamay ni Danny Marilao, no? Kaya minsan, one point when he dunked, I saw him palm that ball.
Personal favorite, coach. Who is your personal favorite with that strong one-hander? As we see this three by Cranial Viloria. Siyempre, before si Vergel Meneses, right? We had James Yap.
Kung Kenneth. He's
Oh,
got a big
Kenneth,
hand.
really?
Yeah, he's got a big hand also.
Okay. Hello, there it is.
Yep.
The rebound by Jexter Apinan brings him to our 1,000 rebounds club. Congratulations, Jexter Apinan, for being in our 1,000 rebounds club. The other four guys, Marky, Felix Apreco, Shaq Taganas, and Don Reverente. Now the fifth man on the list on your screens there from Batangas City, Jexter Apinan.
Well, that's a very good company to be in. Those guys definitely a workhorse inside the paint. And just like Jexter, talagang tinatrabaho yung mga rebounds na yan. And rebound has been a vital part of any game here in the MPBL. A lot of games have been decided because of rebounds. Offensively, it extends your possession. Defensively, it starts you off on the offensive end. So, all the help that Jexter Apinan has given para sa Batangas, really, in my opinion, very valued by his team.
Well, he got his third rebound, but that is not even his highest statistic here. Manny paid the digital wallet built for the community. He has 4 points and he already has 4 assists.
Yes.
Coach Mike. So, specialty niya yung rebounding. But in today's ball game, lahat ang kailangan mo na iibigay ni Jexter Apinan.
Tsaka napakalaking tulong din yung mga kasama ni Jexter Apinan that, once he gives them that ball, they will score, no? Pagka pinasa niya yan, alam mong i-score ka na lang eh. Switch right here with Don Ochea. My question here, Manits, is this. You see this roster of Batangas. Do you gain any advantage if you switch? Parang halos wala eh.
Yes.
Halos wala eh. Because everyone can defend. Maybe one might say the weakest link might be Ino Comboy because of the smallest guy, but
he's not even small for a point guard. He's
Yes.
probably around 5'10", 5'11" as well.
exactly, that's my point.
Well, we did see that project in the preseason, Coach Mike. I do remember Sports Plus is the official sports book of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Doon unang sinubukan ni Coach Cholo right? When he was playing this very versatile five with Mark Olayon on that one.
Yeah.
Sometimes he was gonna try Cranial Viloria as well, play that one possession, and that project seemed to be something that he was willing to test out here in the season. That is something that's pretty interesting, and we are gonna continue to watch towards the next part of the season. Right now, let's turn you over to our courtside, Miss Daphne Cristobal.
Naglipatan at nagtawiran na ba ang lahat? Because that is not the case for Batangas City, not creating any big moves during the trade window. Assistant Coach Warren Capitan emphasized the trust with their lineup. So sa umpisa pa lang ng season, they make sure every decision, every player is intended to be in their system. Kung may kulang, hindi nga raw nila ito hinahanap o hahanapin pa sa iba. They push each other, every player to take on their roles and embrace it. How they start is how they will finish. Regardless of what will happen during the season, tiwala ang pundasyon nila. Juanito and Coach Mike.
Thank you for that, Daphne. Coach, we do know this. Coach Cholo, a guy that is always set with his principles, with the way he coaches his team. Dito, walang galaw-galaw. Kung ano yung pundasyon, dito sila magtitiwala.
And over the years, we've seen that in Coach Cholo. I mean, you remember from last season, everybody was saying that roster is aging, but he's still stuck with it, and he's doing the same right now. Kind of brings me back to that game or to that movie called Who's Years, where I don't know if you've watched that movie where
Okay,
Gene Hackman was
yes.
the coach. And he was Coach Norman Dale, and he was told you need five players on the floor because yung isa graduate. He says, no, my team is on the floor. So it's the same message that I'm seeing from Coach Cholo. I mean, kumbaga is nakapag-prepare na kami, na-scout na namin, alam na namin sino kailangan namin, and we're gonna trust these guys because it's not ganun kadali to build anything. And to bring someone in might be changing a little bit kung ano yung gusto namin gawin. We're getting a good momentum. We're a third of the game already in this regular season, and we're just gonna keep going at it.
I don't know if it's just me, Coach Mike, but Coach Cholo has that kind of a vibe he brings here na parang New York Knicks where everybody trusts each other. The culture is set. Win or lose, you are gonna be part of this fan base. Parang may ganun silang feel as we see another basket there by Donachea. Is it just me, Coach, or do you get that feel as well?
I think I get that feel also. I mean, point in case that Donachea, he pretty much has been more defensive oriented in the years that he's played, but right now you're seeing really good conscious contribution on the offensive end of the floor. And even guys like Abdul Sawat see that good finish right there by Donachea. Guys are being very unselfish, finding open teammates because the guy that's least guarded is the one that's most probably to score.
Right now, they are at 68% in terms of their field goal. Estacio getting his second triple of the ball game.
And they are one of the highest rated, when it comes to getting the available offensive rebounds. Their offensive rebounding percentage is at 54%. That's pretty high. It means half of the available offensive rebounds they actually get. And how good is that defensively for Batangas?
Right now, they do have a 20-point lead already. Cut by Tosi Tansinko. Welcome back to the MPBL, Tosi Tansinko.
And see the rebounds. It's 11-5. And that alone already tells you the story.
They're leading, Coach, and they are actually at 70% in terms of their field goal. Yambing gets his triple of his own.
That is also one guy para sa Batangas that before in the previous years that he's played, he's pretty much been used for his athletic ability, but now look at the range of a Rin William Bing combined with Ino Comboy. He's got to take this one again.
Can't get back-to-back. Itong si Rin William Bing. Shot clock is off on the side of Sarangani. Last shot time for Buroy Kantimpuhan. It's a big 21-point lead here in the first quarter. Buroy, ginamit si Tosi. 6. They go outside. Oh, they go inside. What a find by Buroy Kantimpuhan going Danny Marilao.
And since pumasok si Kantimpuhan on the floor, scoring has picked up, in my opinion, para dito sa Sarangani. Really just shot creation, not for himself, but this time for his teammate. Got on the ball, released it over to Danny Marilao.
Pinapanood ko talaga, Coach, yung one hand nito ni Danny Marilao. It's always very impressive. LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. That three can't get in for Rin William Bing. That will end the first quarter for Batangas. This is a 19-point lead for the Tanduay Athletics.
Another efficient shooting quarter para sa Batangas Athletics. Well, definitely the highlight of the first quarter has got to be that 1,000 rebound achieved by Jexter Apinan. But then again, defensively, it's been tough for Sarangani to score until Kantimbuhan came in.
Gilburoy Kantimpuan getting the first field goal on the side of Sarangani, but everything else, 70% field goal plus 6 on the rebound plus 9 on the assist. Batangas is up by 19.
Steps back into the game. And one must steal. That way it's going to even up the game. D9 in the final moments of the game. Can they make magic? White Loud wins the game.
Win the game. Easy lang with Sports Plus.
Welcome back to the 8th season of the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Finally, yesterday ay nakompleto na nga itong lineup ng Sarangani, and even in their training, especially with new 2 players trying to establish further their lineup, namely itong si John Kantimbuhan, immediately creating impact on their side. We also have Ralph Tancinco and the return of Paul Sanga, further establishing itong lineup nila. But Brian Lacap shared na tila nabuhayan at ginanahan sila after losing several players. They are more than confident na this time around hihigitan nila kung ano man yung mga nawala sa kanila. Hindi biro itong season nila para sa kanila, no? So every game shouldn't just be a simple game day for them to play, but also at least that desire to also win a game. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Daphne. Coach, right now though, medyo nahihirapan sila in today's ball game.
Yeah, and only because... Oh my God! See that shot attempt by Danny Marilao?
Sabi ko sa'yo, Coach, every time he puts it on his right hand, we can expect something different from Danny Marilao. Sayang, nagmintes.
There are those na malaki yung kamay, pero iba yung control ni Danny Marilao, no? Kakaiba.
Sila dito, Mark Cruz off the middle. Jumper isn't good. Second chance for Abdul Sawat. Finally makes it.
Boy, this three-sided players of Coach Cholo, offense, defense, and team chemistry, really going to work.
Marilao uses his body, goes out to Tosi Tancinco. He has that range. It's long for Tosi, rebounded by Donachea.
Boy, look at that.
Yambing goes post. Mark Cruz is pushed by Tosi.
You see how quickly they get into their offense. And the guy who gets the rebound is Donachea. Donachea does not look for a point guard. Instead, he's the one who pushes that ball. Once they cross the half court, then they start running schemes.
Homeboy. Napit ang screen. It's gonna be a charge on Mark Cruz.
Hindi pa nakaset, gumalaw na si Ino.
Kita na natin actually.
Yeah. Halaga talaga ng yung communication ng handler at saka ng screener. There has to be that perfect timing.
Roy brings down the basketball, hands it off to Tricky. 8 minutes and 30 still remaining here in the second quarter. Estacio gets the bump off of, I think it's going to be an Ino Comboy.
Ino Comboy. I thought he really just wanted to exploit the maybe positional advantage over Ino Comboy. He felt he's taller. Then he's outside, he's got the rock, pretty much on the downhill, he's got advantage. Pero off balance yung tira niya.
Leland missing on the first free throw. Tubong California, itong si Leland Estacio goes 0 out of 2. Former UST Growling Tiger. Ino Comboy. Gives it up. Turnover. Leland pushes it to Buroy with a left, and Buroy with a tough finish.
Magklase talaga umiscore to si Buroy. I mean, no question. At one point, I'd like to think he also played for Muntinlupa.
Yes, he did.
Diba?
Yes, he did.
You guys were covering him then. But as I watched him, I'm loving how he plays.
Not really a natural point guard, more of an undersized 2.
That's right.
But in terms of scoring, natural na natural. Ito si Buroy.
Yeah. Nababasa mo sa pagdala ng bola, sa read, sa tingin sa horizon.
This was the seal of the game, brought to you by Extreme Boom, waterproof speaker, unstoppable sound, ultimate power.
good deflection on a possible middle guy dive. And resulted in points of turnovers para sa Sarangani.
Sarangani with the weave action to the drive and kick. Buroy for 3. Long. Rebounded by Mark Cruz. Offense a little bit slower for Batangas. We go to the post to Abdul Sawat. Size advantage against Buroy. Abdul. Fader goes to Don Achea. Still 10 on the shot clock. Jump shot is good for Rinwell Lianbing.
Oh my goodness, Rinwell Lianbing. First of all, that was not an easy look. That was a tough shot. That shot was off balance. Clock was winding. He had to go. What a shot by Rinwell Lianbing.
That is the textbook jump shot on the peak of your jump.
Ibang klase. Back then, he would have hesitated.
It is the system brought in by Coach Cholo that really is giving extra confidence here. Let's watch this again. This was the swing to the corner, to the jump shot. This three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme water-protected speakers. Dive into music with Extreme speakers.
That guy's 2 out of 3 from 3. My goodness.
Get ready for the plot twist of the season. What happens when your boss falls for you, but your secret is too big to reveal? Don't miss the newest Turkish drama to hit Philippine screens. Twist of Fate, weeknights at 8 o'clock on Solarflix. Solarflix is seen on Sky Channel 16, Signal Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 33, and DDT Channel 21 in Metro Manila.
I am giving you an 8 for, this is what, the 4th or the 5th time you've said that? Wow, that's a very high grade for an anchor, huh?
Talagang mahihingal ka dun sa ano na yun. Tapos feeling ko, yung hiningal ka ng ikwento, tapos pag pinanood mo, medyo may mga thrilling parts pa.
May excite ka pa pag pinanood mo.
May excite ka pa, di ba? So, excitement sa excitement. Guys, bigyan nyo ng pagkakataon, ang twist of fate.
Oo. And everybody's been pretty big on their own series na na inaabangan. This might be one of them. Twist of fate.
Right now though, looking for a twist of fate is Sarangani. Yes. They're down a little bit big here. Leland can't get the 3 there. He was looking for his 3rd triple of the ball game. So 6 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh my goodness, how simple is that?
Simple action, can't get it to go. Mark Cruz gets another jumper is Mark Cruz.
I heard from one coach that's a horn formation actually. See Puroy right here, drive downhill. I heard from one coach that the horns formation, in horns is like you have 2 guys on the elbow, a couple of guys on the corners. Normally the guards on the corners, bigs on the elbows and the ball in the middle. Na parang sinasabi niya, that's the best formation for any offense. Na everybody's within a scoring distance and a rebounding distance.
Free throw is brought to you by Extreme, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. You coach, when you coach, do you use that action a lot?
Oh yeah. That was one of the very first offenses that I've learned. It's 3 actually. It's triangle offense, Princeton, and then horns. Horns, then nobody knew horns. So
yes, that's right.
I was telling my players, this was way back, I think, 2003, if I'm mistaken. 2003, 2004. That signal of horns, dami na gumagamit.
MannyPay, the digital wallet built for the community. If I'm not mistaken, one of the coaches that really brought the horns to the options there are is Coach Raiko Toroman when he was coaching for Gilas 1.
Yes.
Because kami high school pa lang, ginagamit na rin namin yan, coach, sa UP before. Leland, good recovery by Batangas. Look at that, 4 blue shirts able to run down and defend itong si Leland Estacio.
And you would like to think that the offense would have more energy because nasa kanila ang bola. But no, not in this case.
This was the steal by Miggs, and then I don't know how you teach this, Coach Mike. You can teach a play, you can teach defensive systems, but how can you teach effort?
I think it boils down to pride. No, na, hey, naistilan mo ko, hindi po pwede yan, babawiin ko yan. Diba? It's all a matter of pride, in my opinion, when you play a lot of defense. Kaya, some of the really good defensive guys, maaaring kung hindi mo kilala, feeling mo ang yabang, diba? Because they don't want to get beat.
Right now, it was Ino Comboy, turnover on one end, and then on the next play, tres para kay Ino Comboy, miss for Leland Estacio.
Almost one and done on every possession. Oh no, incoming.
Ino wanted to go back-to-back, same side, different result for Ino Comboy.
That is his sweet spot, actually. Yung left arc three.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Halfway through the second quarter here, 23-47. Leland the basketball, labas sila kay Lars. He likes that fake to a drive using his body. Can't get the two. Rinwil is fouled by Leland from behind.
See, 4 guys running the break for Batangas. 3 of them bigs. Nauna pa sa kwartya. And just that commitment to fill lanes, actually.
King Importante gets its first minutes. That patented bigote
Oo.
will now get its first minutes of the ball game. Still a zone being played by Sarangani.
Did you at any point in your life ever grow that?
Yes.
Talaga?
Coach, gotta send you the pictures. Well, Ino Comboy getting a second
Really?
triple of the ball game. Coach, you will be surprised. They called me Empoy.
I've never, ako hindi ko pa na-try yan talaga. Although frustration ko is yung, yung beard.
Yes,
yung
ako,
yan
ano.
talaga frustration.
Ako, hindi ko lang kayang takpan eh. But I tried the goatee. I tried as well yung bigote. I gotta send you the pictures just for you to have a...
No, you have to send it to Direct Freddy so he can feature it.
Mahirap magtiwala kasi si Direk Freddy, alam niya kailan ilalabas yan eh.
Hindi, pero mahal ka niya ni Direct Freddy.
Unila Rim has his own fans club here in Batangas.
Oh, yeah. And these fans of Batangas always, present to support their home team.
Marilao one-on-one against... May konting aksyon na nanggagaling dito kay Danny Marilao at Oni Larim. Oni just keeping his cool there. Kasi importante, just wants everybody to stay cool here. We need to heat up things.
See that again. Pump. Then... Oh yeah, that was just a pump.
There was a second motion by Danny Marilao. There was nothing extra coming from Oni Larim.
That's right.
Talagang na-absorb lang niya yung hits nito si Danny Marilao. So, let's see if there will be a call on a second motion on Danny Marilao. What's all on your screens there?
I feel lang yan, parang frustration sa side ni Danny
Right,
Marilao.
they are struggling right now. We're only in the first half, pero halos 30 na to, Coach Mike.
Correct. Tsaka the field goals. I don't think they've made anything yet.
Here in the quarter, 52-23. Sarangani recovered a little bit later in the first quarter, was able to score 18 points. Here in the second, slow start once again, only 5 points para dito sa Sarangani.
Well, they made a couple of points, goals rather, inside the paint. And everything else has been on the line here in the second quarter.
Marilao makes the first free throw.
And they bring in Kyle Oliva.
Batangas is in penalty. So every foul from here on will be free throws para sa Sarangani. 1 out of 2 for Danny Marilao.
I think them getting into foul trouble is really just a trade-off dun sa intensity sa defensive end. That's something I guess that they are willing to live with.
12 on the shot clock for Kyle Oliva. 2-man game between him and King Importante. Swing pass, Rin William Bing. Opposite side, different result. John Ambuluto. Bomb basket bonus.
And this is why Batangas loves John Amboluto. He is a workhorse on the offensive rebound. He does not command for the ball. He just works his way to be able to get touches and extend possessions for Batangas. And in so doing, at some points, even get a bonus.
Workhorse indeed is John Amboluto. Getting in his hustle right here, a crowd favorite, a team favorite even. Etong si John Amboluto, everybody just giving him cheers from the bench to the stands, getting his first 3 of the ball game.
He should change his social media title to rebounder /
There you go.
vlogger.
Kitang-kita naman, narinig si Coach Mike. Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Hindi pumayag si Paul Sanga on another rebound there. Lakap, atake against Kyle Oliva.
Grabe yung usap sa depensa nitong Batangas. Oh my goodness.
John, third rebound of the ball game. Is stopped from behind, keeps it alive. Takbo ang Batangas. King. Pagal muna, sabi niya. Sila dito kay Kyle Oliva. Post. Oliva, ikot dito. On the wing, straight line, pero lumabas. Sunga on the fast break. Sunga is fouled from above.
Now Kyle Oliva gave that a good chase. Only because they don't want Sarangani scoring off turnovers.
Then Stasio returns to the ball game. I think he is the leading scorer on the side of Sarangani with 6. Sunga, he's been struggling, Coach Mike, here in the season in terms of their free throws. In total though, they're 4 out of 10, 40% lang etong Sarangani. So all of their statistics, nabulol na po, is not really going their end. 31% in terms of their field goal, 2 out of 15 in terms of their threes, and then 5 out of 11 in terms of their free throws. They are down by 30 points.
And you were on point. You know, scoring has not been, efficiency rather, in terms of making field goals has not been very friendly for Lars Sunga. But he's still able to get 12 points per game.
Kyle Oliva will be fouled.
And I think that really happens because yung offense nila for a lot of times runs through Lars Sunga. Lalo na yung mga close ones where you need quick baskets. You really just turn to him.
I remember, Coach, in the preseason, Lars was averaging around 14 points a ball game and around 8 rebounds. He was the focal point of the offense. Pero dito medyo they're really struggling here in today's ball game. Instead of Blaza on your screens, Mark Cruz, the rest of the coaching staff.
And Kyle Oliva has, this is his 13th game for Batangas this season. He started in one of them. And really role player, close to about 5 minutes per game. Kasi yung primary mga point guards mo na dyan, Craniel, Ino,
CJ
Isit. No, CJ Isit is injured right now.
Even Marco Layon plays point guard from time to time.
That is right.
Sanga, that ball will go to the side of Batangas.
Bad execution right there.
Scoring this quarter, Coach Mike, 20-7.
Yeah, that's what I was pointing out earlier. Tsaka yung mga puntos nila, dalawa lang ang field goals pa lang nila eh. Yung tatlo nagagaling dun sa mga free throws. But you swing over to Batangas, they've made threes, they've made medium range jumpers, they've made buckets inside the paint. You know, different ways of attacking the defense of Sarangani.
Play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. That was King Importante getting the lay.
Get that ball on the corner and let go a little banana cut from the top. So yung curl na cut para papunta dun sa side ng floor kung saan nandun yung bola para ma-delay yung depensa sa likod mo.
We're only in the first half, but only 2 players has not scored on the side of Batangas. It's Perez and Olayon.
Yeah. I gotta get my jersey now.
Sorry, it's
Nicky Perez.
Nicky Perez. Hindi Mike Perez.
Okay,
Mike Perez.
Sabi sa inyo sila kung saan, Coach,
Baka ipasok ka ni Coach Cholo at mag full court press ka dyan, Coach Mike.
Mga isang balikan lang.
Importante. Off to the right.
Hey, there you go.
And the question is that a rebound or is that an assist?
Kaya nga, no? But that was an attempt, so that should be a rebound.
Akala ko sinadya. Eto,
To
sige.
the rebounder slash vlogger slash workhorse in John Amboluto.
And then, poker face. Yun yung pinaka-highlight dun eh. Yung walang reaksyon
Yeah.
ni John Amboluto. Here you go, Nicky Perez.
There, that's Nicky.
Any relations, Coach Mike?
Magka-apelyido lang.
Magka-apelyido.
I never asked him that. But I did ask one time si Kyle who played for Mindoro before.
Kyle Perez,
Yeah.
yes.
Ano naman sila? I think side sila ng Batangas when yata.
62 to 27. A big lead right here and we are only in the first half. Buroy. Pressured by Kyle Oliva.
Good defense.
Labas sila dito. Tansinko. Finally gets a triple here.
Yan ang underrated na shooter in
Yes,
my
that's
opinion.
right.
Si Tosi. But when he played, parang naglaro to sa Zamboanga rin eh, di ba?
Yes, and then in Vicia as well.
Right.
Ano, so certified winner.
Correct.
Etong si Tosi. Swing pass. Kyle will travel. That was right behind the referee.
Na-tempt siya yung open space. And you see Coach Cholo giving him the nod because he understands that that was a closeout. Definitely had to go there. Yun nga lang, naiangat niya yung binti niya.
45 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Babalik pa ang bola para sa Sarangani. Buroy. Two-man game with Tosi. Short roll for Tosi is long. 3-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Kyle Oliva just wants the best shot possible. They will take their time.
That's right.
High ball screen. Reject. Drive. Kick. Corner. Arim. Straight line and long. Rebounded by King Importante. It's a miss. It's a foul. Galing sa Batangas. 2 free throws. Para dito kay Paul Sanga. The fans are jeering. I didn't really see what they are jeering about. Coach John Calios on your screens. Livid on the sidelines. Sanga, a natural shooter, can't get the first free throw. They are only 50% with 7 out of 14.
He holds I think the second best most three-pointers in a quarter this season at 6, I think.
Liva with 6 on the game clock, runs it down, stops, pops, short, pagkakataon, they can't get it. And
I'm telling you, John Amboluto came into the second quarter and brought a lot of life in this game.
the heart, the soul, the character, it's complete.
The hair.
The hair for John Amboluto.
You just love that kind of energy from John Amboluto.
And right now, John Amboluto has 6 points and 5 rebounds, leading the way for the second unit para dito sa Batangas. The score is exactly half at 62 to 31. Lamang ang Batangas.
Steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal! PACQUIAO'S going to even up the game. 9 in the final moments of the game. Can they make magic? White Lounge wins the game!
Win the game. Easy long with Sports Plus.
labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon.
You're still watching the 8th season of the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, and for our halftime interview, we are joined by the Batangas City Tanduay Athletics Assistant Manager, Mr. Gilbert Alea. Good evening, Sir Gilbert. Kanina po sinasabi niyo sa akin na you've been working for around 9 years already, and let's just talk about po muna itong ating trading window or trade window na meron tayo pero walang ginawang big moves itong side ng Batangas. So ano pong masasabi niyo kung paano minamaximize ng players yung tiwala ng management?
Well, for now, we are looking good. Medyo nag-perform yung aming mga new acquisition, Comboy, Ayambing, Normal. So I think maganda ang gelling ng team. For me, wala sa tingin kong dapat mo nang baguhin for a while. But of course, coming playoff, we are looking still for a big man.
Parang so far, indeed enough na po kung ano man yung meron kayo. Baka meron po kayong gustong pasalamatan ngayon or batiyan?
Of course, I would like to greet our city mayor, Mayor Marvin Marino, our congressman, Congressman Beverly Di Macua, our team owner, Lucio Tan III, lahat ng mga Batang Duay Fans Club. Of course, my wife, Dr. Rose Alea, na nanonood ngayon. Hello.
Thank you so much, Sir Gilbert, and good luck po sa Batangas heading towards our second half. Don't go away. Coming up next is the second half of our final game.
Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa.
Ang Sports Plus Clutch Time Challenge dahil kailangan ng makumpleto ang bawat shot mula sa official Sports Plus shooting spots dito sa ating court. Tawagin na natin ang ating challenger, si Lucilo Beranya mula sa Barangay 2, Batangas City. Alright, Lucilo, you will be given 45 seconds to complete a driving layup, a free throw, a 3-point shot, and a half-court shot. Pag nagawa mo lahat dyan in 45 seconds, you will win 1 million pesos from the official sportsbook of the MPBL Sports Plus. Alright, Lucilo, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, Lucilo, layup muna tayo, Lucilo. Layup muna. 35 seconds.
Sa Visayas at Mindanao, MPBL na.
25 seconds. Come on, Lucilo. Yan na. Nakakompleto na ni Lucilo ang layup. Ito na ang free throw. First shot. No good. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Come on, Lucilo.
Dahil sa husay ng bawat isa,
4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, Lucilo. Don't worry, you will be going home with a Sports Plus jersey. Maraming salamat sa pagsali at sa ating mga kaliga. Check out the Sports Plus Facebook page to find out how you can join. At baka ikaw na ang susunod na winner ng Sports Plus Clutch Time Challenge.
ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL! Basketball. Ang bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na, yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. MPBL na, yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
White Sox steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal! That way is going to even up the game. 9 in the final moments of the game. Can they make magic? White Sox wins the game!
Win the game. Easy lang with Force Plus.
Halftime here at the Batangas City Coliseum, where your home team is leading by exactly half, 62-31. The numbers right here, everything just going the side of Batangas with 54% in their field goals, plus 18 sa kanilang rebounds, plus 11 points off turnovers, and plus 14 inside points. Nothing really you can tell here because everything is going inside Batangas City. Struggles for Sarangani so far. Danny Marilao though trying to keep his team alive. The leading scorer on their side is Tosi Tangsinko with 7. King Importante also trying to keep in step here. Pero everything is just going the side of Batangas. Their running game, their half-court sets, their defensive ball game, even their press. The new additions are making an impact. Tosi Tangsinko with 7. Buroy Kantimpuan with 5. But the usual scorers in Leland and Danny Marilao with 11 in total. On the other end, Jan Nermal, the only guy in the ball game, scoring double digits with 10, Cranial with 9, Sedablaza with 6, and John, the workhorse, Ambuluto, scoring 6 on his own. And that has been the first half. Coach Mike, what does Sarangani need to do here in the second half?
Well, that definitely gotta convert shots, no? Pag tinignan mo yung shot attempts, halos hindi naman nagkakalayo nung una yan eh. It just was later on in the second quarter. I'd like to think latter part. But pretty much halos pareho lang yan. Well, number one, you gotta take care of the ball, not turn it over. Then defend against the offensive schemes of Batangas, and then your end of the floor, you also got to score.
Always a treat to be here at the Batangas City Coliseum. Juanito Gregorio at your service, alongside Coach Mike Perez and Daphne Cristobal on the sidelines. Pascual on the first attempt, can't get it to go. Medyo masyadong malaki ang paa netong si Mark Olayon, stepping early.
Oo, napalaki nga yata yung paa ni Mark Olayon doon.
Natawa na lang yung kanyang mga teammates kasi unforced, nothing really pressing you. You just didn't notice the line.
Solo lang, no?
Marilao getting the basket right there. First basket goes to Sarangani.
Yan yung sinasabi mo, nagpo-point guard si Mark Olayon, ano? And what a treat.
If your point guard 6'4",
oh my goodness,
it's not gonna be an easy task.
Just gotta go in.
Nermal pressured by Tricky. Off the fader is good for Jan Nermal.
And really just coming out of something. They ran a play right side of the floor, didn't come up with anything, and he just had to find a way to score.
Batangas not pressing here, only a full court man, but decides to go to that half court man-to-man. Almost a turnover. Tosi keeps it alive. The foul is gonna be on Jan Nermal.
Hirap din yung situation na yun para kay Tosi. Kasi as he turned, kaya mas maganda talaga yung nag-open up ka muna kasi magta-turn ka lang bigla to one side. Because you have to see where you're going.
Earlier we had that situation with Gerard Wilson.
Yes.
Hitting Sed Manzano.
Yeah.
Same thing. Off a sprint. Didn't notice that there was a man inside. And we do hope that you are okay, Gerard.
Yeah.
Blocked by Sedablaza. Takbo ang Batangas. Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Back-to-back baskets for Batangas.
Classic finish para kay Sedablaza. Little in and out. Head and shoulder fake. And then that layup.
Tricky using some time here.
Tagal.
Tricky stops, pops, miss. Takbo ulit ang Batangas. Jan wants an early screen off Jexter. Two-man game, not available. Mark drives. Mark kicks it out to the corner. Cranial floats. No foul. Jexter can't get it. Third try is good for Jexter Rapinan.
Couldn't be stopped on that offensive rebound.
Tricky to Tosi. They want to execute here. A lot of time being used by Sarangani here, and they are down big, down by 35. Final 8, Tosi gets the 3, can't get it to go. Ball is stopped, the ball goes the side of Batangas.
Yun, yung mga situation na ganun. They get a good look from Tosi Tancinco. He is definitely a legit shooter from the outside, but really couldn't convert it.
7 minutes and 40 remaining here in the quarter. 6 points already para sa Batangas. So Lion playing point guard. Coach, what blessing is it if your point guard is 6'4"?
Sobrang blessing. Sobrang blessing naman talaga yan. At saka I think it's also part of the schemes of Coach Cholo na hindi mo kailangan ng point guard na, madribble or what have you. It's just running through actions.
So, chipin mo sa NBA, yung 6'4" na point guard, malaki na. What more in the MPBL?
Correct.
There is a challenge by Coach John Calios We'll be back after this review.
Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang pupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na, yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa
Upon review, the challenge was successful. There was no foul.
This will result to a jump ball situation. There was no foul on Danny Marilao.
dahil sa husay
Ayun.
ng bawat isa. Sigawan na yumayanig kapag
Very interesting. There was really a collision on that split screen. Bola mananatili sa Batangas. Yan, Side of Plaza keeps it alive. It's the head of Jexter Rapinan. Natawa na lang din siya. Zone being played here. It's short. Ablaza keeps it alive. Gets the two. Side of Plaza.
Again, I spoke to this earlier. Nanonotice ko talaga, ang daming gumagawa ng ini-screen yung yung backside ng zone, no? Yung weak side na post. They're trying to screen that and see if they have a big man empty.
Mix
On
on
its way.
fake. Good three coming from Mix Pascual.
That is a legit shooter right there.
One of the best shooters on the side of Sarangani. I want to give a quick shout out to one of my favorite anchors and courtside announcers. Actually, my favorite, Sir J. De La Cruz.
Sir J.
Magandang gabi sa iyo, Sir J.
Magandang gabi sa iyo, Sir J. Isa sa mga idol yan, si Sir J.
Pinakagwapong ginoo
Oo naman.
in Philippine sports media.
Na hindi gumagastos ng gasolina sa kanyang sasakyan.
Yes.
Oo. Diba?
The Sir J. De La Cruz.
The Sir J.
Nauna tayo dito sa three-pointer ni Mix Pascual na hatid sa inyo ng Extreme Water-Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers. They go post to Danny.
Good shot.
Another three for Mix
Yeah.
Pascual. Back-to-back baskets for Mix Pascual.
And the reason that I say that's a good shot because I've always loved shooters who relocate after a pass. He did just stand around on that wing. He went to that side of the floor that was free, which happens to be that corner.
Marco Layor on the drive, the float, it's long. Ablaza keeps it alive. Normal drives, extra pass to the referee who is not allowed to take the three.
De, pero si official, kasi pareho ng kulay eh. Ni Maynard. Ni official Maynard Centeno.
Hindi, kailangan natin pagsabihan si referee Maynard na pag libre, kailangan they're willing tumira. LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL.
Hindi kasi kanina nakataas yung dalawa niyang kamay. Dahil
tama.
akala niya basket na eh. Di 3-point attempt.
Actually, it was a good drive and kick situation just to the wrong person.
Yeah.
Desoyo on the drive, stops.
That's tough.
Can't get it to go. That ball will...
Maganda sana yung tira ni Alex, kaya lang, full stop pero parang minadali.
Desoyo, sorry, that's tricky pero Mingan getting the two.
That's another scorer right there that they definitely can use. Ricky Parimingan.
70-41, a 8-0 run. on the side of Sarangani. A rare run that we are watching right now. Ball is swung. Olayon. Labas kay Normal. The drive. He is fouled and pushed by Alex De Soyo.
The Athletics really getting to their spots. That's the thing. And Sarangani unable to get them to slow down, be derailed. Walang ganun eh. Only because there's a lot of ball and man movement on the side of the Athletics. And that is pretty much their style of basketball.
Ang free throw na ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Extreme, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Tricky trying to run. Early attack by Tricky Perongingan is not good. Takbo ang Batangas on the other end. Ablaza all the way right to left. Said Ablaza.
Pinakitaan ka ng Michael Jordan. On its.
What a beauty though.
Oh.
Dito kay Said Ablaza.
That's the thing about Batangas also. All these guys on the floor right now, whoever recovers a turnover or a rebound is actually very capable to be the point guard in transition.
There you go. This time it's Cranial Viloria. Second chance. Last touch on Jexter Rapinan.
Kaya pag nakita nilang hindi mo dedepensahan, hindi mo i-stop yung ball, which is really the first rule of fast-playing basketball. You gotta stop that ball very high. You're gonna keep that dribble alive.
The center rebounding. 3 dribbles right to left. Said Ablaza. With the fast break of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Ganda, no?
12 on the shot clock. A lot of time being used once again by Sarangani. Sunga is swiped from the back. Apinan flies high, extra pass, almost an alley-oop. Viloria, hang time is good for Cranial Viloria.
That time around, it was Jexter Apinan's turn to be a point guard.
Here comes the press of Batangas to push the ball. Lars blocked by Sed. No fresh shot clock. No basket. Foul from behind.
Mark Olayon right now assigned to Paul Sanga. He will get subbed by Abdul Sawat. You're almost not losing anything on the defensive end with these substitutions of Coach Cholo. Ooh.
Another foul on Jexter Rapinan. Says sorry right away. No panic on the side of Coach Cholo. They have a big lead. Normal against De Soyo.
Too long.
Oh, this is something that's very questionable, Coach Mike. There is no sense of urgency. Galing dito sa Sarangani. Viloria, alley-oop to John Normal. ManPay, the digital wallet built for the community.
And the sky play. Cranial over to Normal. And to your point, I think they are really getting slowed down by the defense of Batangas. Almost every option there is getting taken away. The gaps, you know, you always see a defender right there. He had to be creative to get that finish. Estacio.
Mightily needed by Sarangani. Their leading scorer in today's ball game is Leland Estacio with 8. Normal hesitates.
Nice pass.
High-low, he is pushed from behind. Jexter Rapinan will troop to the line for 2.
One of the specialties of the house.
This was the alley-oop play of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
A couple of guys that have joined them this season. And clearly, kita mo kagad yung chemistry between those two and how they've meshed well with the regulars of Batangas.
I think this is the weakness of the game of Jexter Rapinan.
Free throws,
watching him from JRU, if I'm not mistaken, then playing in the PBA all the way here to the MPBL, it's still the free throws. Pero narinig ako ni Jexter Rapinan gets 1 out of 2 and on that trip.
Very rare he gets 2 out of 2.
Dulsawat just deciding that they don't need to press up. They are with a comfortable 36-point lead. Stasio on the Stags to Buroy. Another late shot clock situation for Sarangani. Sanga on the step back, punta kay Chadi. Size is not to the advantage of Chadi with the miss. 2 minutes and 10 remaining here in the quarter. No look pass inside. Cranial seems to be a little hurt on his finger. Natinidor, as they say.
Ano ba tawag doon?
Sa amin, yun ang tawag.
Talaga?
Ano ba tawag sa'yo ng coach?
Hindi ko alam eh.
Sprain?
You know, us from the south.
Sorry, coach, I forget. I forget you're from Alabang area. Ano?
Sort of.
Sabi kasi sa Fairview, natinidor lang yun.
Kasi baka sa amin, nakutsara tawag. Ang bihira ka.
Foul once again. They will sub out. Itong si Cranial Viloria will be checked by the PT and some of the team officials.
Yeah, kasi nangyari dun kay Cranial Viloria, he was on the weak side corner. He was asking for that pass. Since hindi pa dumarating, bumaba na yung bola, he had to run the baseline. And by the time it got to him, nagkaroon pa ng konting deflection and yun ano na siya. Natinidor na siya.
Sera Blaza, first free throw is good for set.
Ablaza, one of the mainstays for Coach Cholo. In the 11 games that he's played, he started in all of them, 15 minutes per game, close to 10 points per outing, and he's actually shot the ball very well.
Here he is, getting the second chance.
Yeah.
3-point swing para dito sa Batangas City. Shari, punta kay Paul. Minute and 30.
Yeah, that's a flex.
Brillantes, big-to-big connection going to the diver in Shadi Rangel.
A play that never runs out of style.
Normal. Taking some time here, no need to panic. Normal stops, pops, in and out. Second chance, not there. Said he felt like he was fouled off of his arm. Hand off, Sanga.
Good.
Straight lining in for Paul Sanga.
That's an expectation from a shooter like Paul Sanga. Catch on the hop and then take the shot, especially if you're not guarded. Too easy.
Too easy, as Coach Mike said. Donna Chea dropping down to Sera Blaza.
Masyadong mataas yung depensa ng forward, concentrated on the wing. They forgot about the low guy. The tag came in late.
One more possession, still in check for Batangas. Here, 10 seconds, Leland with a drive. Doesn't know where to go. Leland using his body. Almost gets the basket. Is Leland Stasio. Ryan Lakap, balik sa ball game. Leland gets a first free throw.
They almost have the same trips actually to the free throw. 16, and this is the 17th attempt that they're having. Very similar to the number of Batangas. And so you're getting the same trips to the line. You're a -10 in terms of attempts. That tells you you're turning the ball over or you're not getting enough shot attempts.
8 seconds remaining. Abdul is fouled.
Ryan Lakap has not had so many minutes. He's one of the leading scorers for Sarangani, even in the last game. Him and Danny Marilao, right now he's only played 6 minutes.
6 seconds remaining. Homeboy, punta kay Yambing. Stops, pops, drops for Rinwin Yambing to end the quarter, 86-49.
That is truly a facet of Rinwin Yambing's game that we've rarely seen in the previous years. But now, he's a comfortable jump shooter, not just from mid-range, but even from three.
Another quarter won by Batangas, 24-16. Pascual tried to keep them alive with back-to-back triples, but Batangas has just been overpowering this ball game against Sarangani.
Yes, and they have actually forced them in 2 turnovers while running their break, been consistently being able to get to transition, to which at that point they are a plus 11 in fast break.
Right now, it's a 37-point lead still in favor of your Tanduay Athletics.
Steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal! That player's going to even up the game. 9 in the final moments of the game. Can they make magic? White Flowers wins the game!
Win the game. Easy long with Sports Plus.
Sports Plus is the official sports book of the MPBL. Scan a QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. MPBL goes to Mindoro on Saturday. 3 exciting ball games in front of you. Your May Kawayan Marilao Gems in our first game against Binyan Tatakgel. Zamboanga Sikat versus Jensen. And in their main game, your Mindoro Tamaraos will be going up against your Valenzuela Dark Horse. 3 beautiful games, 3 action-packed games. Coach,
Yeah.
you will have fun in Mindoro.
Oh, definitely. Yung mga laro, ang gaganda ng laro. And I'm sure yung mga fans natin dyan sa Pola, Mindoro, looking forward to those 3 matches. I mean, you bring in Mark Pingris and the gang. You got Jensen right there. Marilao also is going to be there. And, you know, Mindoro has always given us a very warm welcome every time we bring MPBL there. So we are really looking forward. Ken and I will be there alongside Gianna. And we just can't wait to get to those games.
Turnover for Batangas. That's a rare one. Lakap decides to pull it down. Buroy wants to execute. They go up to Danny Marilao. Leland Destasio, 10 seconds remaining. Leland 2-man game, switched by Mark Cruz.
Now that door keeps getting shut for Sarangani. They are not beating any Batangas player to a spot, which makes it even more difficult for them to score.
Even the bigs can really move their feet. Leland is blocked by Rin William Bing.
See that long closeout? He literally flew into that airspace to block that shot.
Well, today he is playing shooting guard, small forward, extreme ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Tomorrow, he might be playing like the outside hitter for Alas Pilipinas.
Oh. You know, the thing also with Batangas is scoring is pretty balanced. I think, and I'm gonna check, I think there's only one guy who's in double digits in terms of averages this season. I may be wrong, but that's my last recall. There's actually 3 of them.
Who are in double digits, Coach?
Nermal, Yambing, and the Comboy, which is understandably.
Ino. In and out. Mark Cruz stays active. Gets second chance points. Leland against Rin William Bing. No look pass to Danny Marilao. Abdul Sawat, pick and pop. Mark Cruz, like that range. Missing is Mark. Rebounded by Abdul. Abdul is fouled from behind by Ken Brillantes.
Foul number 32, Ken Brillantes. Substitution was in the single for Ken Brillantes.
Charles Caliano getting his first minutes of the ball game here.
That's another point guard. I clearly remember when he was playing alongside sila King Destacamento, PACQUIAO'S, that version. What a move. Oh my goodness.
In a combo, liking the size mismatch against Charles Caliano. Goes for that high post to that fader. Nelan on the other side, one-on-one. Gets the foul off of Mark Cruz.
Hindi rin talaga niya mabeat yung defender. Ang daming beses niya nagkaroon ng paint touch, pero very rarely does he beat it.
It was the half spin. What you thought was going baseline, all of a sudden goes to the other end. Looking like Dirk Nowitzki.
Oo nga, fade pa eh, no? Parang yung gupit ni Eton, burst fade.
Burst fade yan, yeah.
Oo, burst fade yan.
Manny paid the digital wallet built for the community.
Mahal natin yan si Ton.
Dulsawat, they want to go back to Ino Comboy. That's the same action. Different result. Cruz keeps it alive.
Somehow it's always parang automatic. When you see a shooter that gets involved in a return handoff, it ends up in a flare for that shooter. No? Parang ganun yung kanina kay Ino Comboy.
Dulsawat with another assist.
Yes.
Assist number 4. Para kay Abdul Sawat, 4 points and 4 assists. Ino, drive and kick. Nice trail coming from Abdul.
That's just being unselfish for Rin William Bing. He could have gone up, take that shot because he's hit a couple earlier, but no, there's the least guarded guy in that drive by Sawat.
4 and 3 for Abdul Sawat inside. Tosi cannot finish. Don Ochea goes to Abdul. Isa pa ba? No look pass to the inside. Pero tinamaan itong si Rin William Bing.
That time si Abdul Sawat naman returning the favor to Rin William Bing. And so long as you move, that ball's gonna find you. If you just stand around in one spot and not make yourself available, you're not getting that ball.
Rin William Bing gets the first. Sabi ni Sir Jay, bolero daw tayo. Actually, Coach Mike, we're just telling the truth.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, we've always said the truth about Sir Jay.
Hindi kami pinalaki ni Coach Mike na mambola, Sir Jay. We're just telling the truth that you are one of the best looking in Philippine sports media.
Oo naman. At saka the voice. The voice yung iba.
Shout out to you, Sir Jay. Hope you're enjoying the ball game. Ito na, si Workhorse. John Buluto.
John Buluto. Ayan, no? Sir
Magandang
Jay.
gabi, Sir Jay.
Hey, thank you. Direct Freddy Nowitzki.
Hindi natin magagamit ng Freddy Kit today.
And then
Abdul.
let's step back. Yeah.
Straight on and in for Abdul Sawat. Shows a little bomb. Wheaties para dito kay Abdul Sawat. Extends the lead all the way up to 48.
And he earned that, you know, a little step back. After that three, tried to deceive an attack. Late yung closeout ni Danny Maranao.
Big lead para dito sa Batangas. 99-51. Still 5 minutes and 54. Get ready for the plot twist of the season. What happens when your boss falls for you, but your secret is too big to reveal? Don't miss the newest Turkish drama to hit Philippine screens. Twist of Fate weeknights at 8 o'clock on Solar Flix. Solar Flix is seen on Sky Channel 16, Signal Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 33, and DDT Channel 221 in Metro Manila. All you need to do is catch up on Solar Flix for your new Turkish drama. Sa ngayon, catch up tayo sa laro. 5 minutes and 50 still remaining. And Sarangani is quite down big. Caliano
Nice
to
pass.
Marilao. That one-hander is short for Danny Marilao.
Kala ko isi-save ni Abdul Sawat eh.
We were ready to catch Abdul.
Yes. So, Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. yung Twist of Fate. No?
Yes. Your new Turkish drama.
Yeah. I think that's the first Turkish drama that I've heard in the country, no?
That's right.
Kami mga Korean eh.
Korean, Japanese, Chinese actually tumataas na rin ang ratings. Of course, before yung ating mga South American dramas, di ba?
Oh,
Yung
naman.
Argentinian, mga ano yan, talagang sinusuboy ba yan? So, malay natin, ito na ang bagong hit dito sa Pilipinas.
Ang nag-iisang series na pinanood ko, eto promise, binuo ko. Alam mo kung ano?
Ano yun, Coach?
One Tree Hill.
Oy, wow.
Basketball related pa rin.
Melan gets it too. Yung mga ganun eh, basta basketball related, automatic talagang mapapasubaybay ka eh.
At saka napanood lang ako nun kasi yung unang-unang episodes about basketball. And then you get hooked. And right now, it's my daughter who's watching it.
Nako, Coach, ano yung panahon ko, ano yun? High School Musical. Di ba? Naabot mo ba yun, Coach?
Oo naman. Kaya lang nagtatrabaho na ako nun.
Ano ako nun? Grade...
Uy, wag ganun.
Oy, walang ano.
Wag ganun.
Si Direk Freddy yata, ano nun? Third year high school.
Pwede. Pwede. Ba't ba ako nagbabalidate? Hindi ka Direk Freddy. Wag ganun. Ba't ganun?
Si Ton, grade 1 nun si Ton.
Duda ako.
4 minutes and 22 remaining here in the ball game.
Mahal ko si Ton pero hindi grade 1 yun.
Pascual, punta dito kay Tosi. First game back in the MPBL is for Sarangani para dito kay Tosi. Ken Brillantes, spin, fake, float, good for Ken Brillantes.
Yan, Ken Brillantes was trying to get a body on King Importante to use it as leverage pero good catch and a good finish.
John can get control of the basketball. He gets it back. Dito, Comboy. Favorite spot. Half spin.
Wow.
Could it have the same result? Yes, it is! Yes, sir! For Ino Comboy.
Nakakadalawang gano'n na si Ino Comboy, ha? Kabilaan pa.
Last week of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. This was Leland Distacio getting that right.
Good finish by Leland right there. And with this 100-point mark of Batangas, this is the third time in 5 games, in their last 5 games, that they've gotten to 100.
Oh! Sorry, miss.
Sobrang dali ng tira.
Alam mo, Coach, ano yung natatakot ako doon?
Ano?
Yung malalim na hininga ni Coach Cholo.
Oh.
They might be winning big, but sometimes you are still gonna get a scolding for missing a layup.
May expectation, ika nga, wala kang bantay. Di ba sabi nga sa mga practice, wala tayong bantay. Guys, wag tayo magmimintis ng layup lines.
Nakita ko yung malalim na hininga ni Coach Cholo doon. Ayan, medyo ano. Okay lang, ayan, nakangiti. Si Coach Cholo, nakangiti. Okay lang. Seal of the game brought to you by Extreme Boom 3 Waterproof Speaker, Unstoppable Sound, Ultimate Power. Was the great steal, though. Yan, di na tinapos.
Di na tinapos.
Pascual has got 2 triples. Can he get his third? Can't get it. Oliva with the rebound. O'Neal. Can't find itong si John Ampoluto. No look pass inside. Nicky Perez, isa pa ba? Yes, with the left.
ang susi doon, hindi minadali ni O'Neal Arim. Libre na sa corner si Nicky. But he did not. He had to drive down the middle and Nicky recognized that and gotta run the baseline. That's when he caught it and went for that attempt.
The only guy who has not scored on the side of the blue is Mark Olayon. I don't think they're gonna put him back because he already has 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal in 11 minutes of play. Itong si Mark Olayon started out as the point guard, pero ito, lahat ng player bukod kay Mark Olayon has already scored in the ball game for Batangas.
Who is Batangas getting next? ng mga kalaro. Let me see.
Leland to Pascual off the wing. Third triple for Mix Pascual here in the ball game.
Oh, they're getting Quezon next on the 25th.
That is next week.
Yeah.
Itong laban na yan, that is gonna be very exciting. A battle of the South. And if I'm not mistaken, it is gonna be at the Quezon Convention Center. Last 2 minutes brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. So for all of the Quezon fans, I think that's gonna be a sold-out event.
Yes.
Coach Mike, we know how crazy it is in the Quezon Convention Center.
Garantisado yan. Quezon has one of the very warm na fan base in the MPBL, and I'm sure they are extremely excited to see their team play on the home floor.
And it is going to be the first game of Quezon in their home floor here in the season. After their finals run, it's going to be their first game back. So with a lot of new names, Clint Escamis was added, homegrown, Ivan Ludovice will be added, Lander Cannon will be added as well. Oliva, fouled by Ken Brillantes.
Foul number 32, Ken Brillantes is second. And that is the 14th foul for Sarangani. Foul by 40 seconds.
Look at Coach Cholo. You already have a one-ball game, and he's still signaling plays to his team on the floor. And that just is, in my opinion, a standard na unnegotiable. You have to meet that standard.
It's a culture.
Yeah.
You know, it's a winning culture that a lot of coaches can learn from in the country. Coach Cholo, one of the most respected coaches, not just in the men's division, even in the women's division.
Without a doubt.
He's been one of my favorite coaches growing up, is Coach Cholo. He's always set a culture. He's always been a very disciplined coach. You know, one of my favorite stories, Coach Mike. They had a game here, I think it was about 2 years ago, where he made all of his LaSalle players go and watch live. And after the game, medyo mabilis lang siya sa side of Batangas. Went to the players and then asked the team what they learned from the game, what the movements were, what the options were. So parang may pa-exam ka at 10 p.m. in the evening. And what you love about the players is they were raising their hands, they were answering. One of my favorite questions was, what did my players, did you notice, do wrong? So ngayon, yung mga players, coach yung help side, coach yung yung drop coverage. And then, ako, kaysa umuwi, I kind of stayed. Kunyari, nag-ayos akong gamit. Pero ako, bilib ako dun sa gilid.
Talaga?
Coach Mike, I think one of my favorite stories and instances with Coach Cholo and the rest of Batangas.
Oh, how I wish I was there. And that is very like...
Mahirap yung coach kasi dalawa
Cholo.
tayong parang nag-aayos ng gamit.
Oo nga.
Nakala mo mag-aayos itong dalawang to.
Ba't di ba kayo umalis?
Kanina pa nandun sa loob yung laptop, lumalabas, bumabalik ulit sa loob.
Nakikinig na pala.
Lumabas na yung laptop, bumalik sa loob. Lumabas, bumalik. But coach, I really wish you were there, coach. It would have been a treat to listen to that kind of a session with the team.
Kaya nung pandemic, we had this little podcast of ours that's called Bounce Pass. One of our early guests then was Coach Cholo Villanueva, and you know, we had a lot of fun in the conversation. And the purity of the talk on basketball. I don't recall of any other episode of ours that was, you know, as deep as that. There were good ones, no? Make no mistake about it. Pero iba yung level kay Coach Cholo.
I love your podcast, Coach. Shout out, Coach Pau Icasano.
Oh, Coach Pau. Ang kapatid ni Coach Vic.
I was a fan of your podcast, Coach. Nicky Perez. Will he go for a slam? Nicky with a jam!
And tuwan-tuwa ang mga fans ng Batangas. Not just the teammates, and even the fans who have come here.
You always love your homegrown to actually be able to give you something in front of your home crowd. Nicky Perez ending it with a slam. What a way to end the ball game for Batangas.
And it's just been, you know, end-to-end overall control and dominance by Batangas. Once again, this is another blowout win. They've had 4 of their 5 last games, including this one, have been blowouts. The closest one that they've won was the one against Mindoro, where they won by 6 points.
Next one will be a bit of a challenge because they'll be going up against the Quezon Huskers. Pero ngayon, ang ating player of the game atid sa inyo ng Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Coach, their leader, their captain, their main guy, Seda Plaza.
Oh, near double-double. 17 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. He's 8 of 10 from the field. Really good shooting for Seda Plaza in this match.
A complete package, even defensively. He provided 3 steals and 2 blocks. Songs is Seda Plaza, and all under 16 minutes of play. Was 8 out of 9, 80% even in his field goal. Right now, Seda Plaza is with her courtside, Miss Daphne Cristobal.
Maraming salamat, Juanito. Sed, narinig ko na yung perspective ng coaches, pati na rin ng management, no? During our trade window, wala kayong, kumbaga, ni-recruit na players. Sa point of view naman ng players, kamusta na grabe ang tiwala ng management nyo?
Siguro ano lang, yung kaming, kasi ngayon pa na kami talaga nag-gel, so kung mag-add pa kami ng player, so baka panibago ulit adjust. So gusto ni Coach, magtuloy-tuloy lang yung sistema namin, tuloy-tuloy lang yung paglalaro namin na maayos. So, sana hanggang makuha namin yung goal namin.
Said ang next game nyo, mabigat na kalaban. Quezon Huskers so far, wala pang bahid ng talo dito sa ating tournament. Kayo ba ang magbibigay sa kanila ng unang talo dito sa tournament na to?
Yung next game talaga kami nagpe-prepare na kami dun sa lahat ng mga playoffs team na makakalaban namin. Kailangan mag-prepare kami, lalo na sa division namin. Siguro hopefully na kailangan namin mag number 1. So, siguro pagbubutihan lang namin lagi, ibigay lang namin yung best namin.
Said, baka meron gustong pasalamatan ngayon, yung mga taga Batangas. Go ahead.
Una, pasalamat muna ako kay Lord sa blessings na binigay niya sa amin. Papili ko muna, binabati ko yung mama at papa ko, asawa ko si Pearl Madulato Avenue, ang anak ko Kaden, Isabella, Olivia, management, Boss Lucio Tan III, Kyle Tan, Mayor Marby Marino, Congresswoman Beverly De Macua, Boss Gary Ong, Boss Benny Antonio, Batangas, Tanduay Fans Club, kay Boss MG, kay Boss Lin Alabanza, sa mga teammate ko, Manila Kingpin, Boss JC Fernandez, Boss Jason Evangelista, Boss Ryan Kit Pio, Choco Bambam, Boss Robert Guy.
Thank you so much, Sed, and congratulations once again. Our best player of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Juanita and Coach Mike.
Thank you for that, Daphne. Congratulations, Seda Plaza and the rest of your Batangas City Tanduay Athletics. On Saturday, we continue on sa ating fans sa Pola. Why not? Join us. Your Mikawayan Marilao Gems will be going up against Binyan at 4 o'clock p.m. Zamboanga Sikat Families Brand Sardines versus Jensen at 6 o'clock. And in your main game, your home team, Mindoro Tamaraws, will be going up against the Valenzuela Dark Horse, all at the Pola Gymnasium in Pola Oriental, Mindoro. Takits tayo dyan for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. For today, we want to thank you for my partner, Coach Mike Perez. For our courtside, Miss Daphne Cristobal. For all of the hardworking men and women of the MPBL, maraming salamat po sa pagtangkilik ng Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.
Labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang